I don't know if anyone is aware of, I know it's on the slide, but if anyone is or was aware of the consequences of employing illegal workers and how important it is to get it right. So basically, you can get fined as an employer if you don't get you don't carry out the right to work check, or even properly or at all. You can be fined up to £20,000 per illegal worker. And that's a big one, a criminal conviction carrying a prison sentence of up to 5 years, and a non-limited fine. But that is in cases where you knew or had reasonable cause to believe that someone did not have the right to work checks. So other than that, if you carried out your check and it's not in accordance with you haven't obtained the documents, but the documents that the Home Office would have expected you to see, but you generally looked into it and carried out your check, and well, you won't go to prison. There needs to be a reasonable cause to believe that you should have known or you knew. So, and also the things that companies, employers do not appreciate sometimes is not only the fine. The fine is something that we hear a lot of, but the just if the Home Office they were tipped off that you are employing someone illegally, there could be a closure of your business whilst the Home Office is looking into it, depending on the severity of the situation. You can be disqualified as a director if you're an the director. There could be a seizure of earnings made as a result of the illegal working, so like salary of the individual. If you have a sponsorship license, I don't know how. Does any one of you have a sponsor license that you actually sponsor migrant workers? Probably at least one of you do. So if you do have a sponsorship license and you have an issue with right to work, the Home Office will review and possibly revoke your license if you haven't carried out your duties as a sponsor properly, or it could be downgraded, but they will definitely be on your case. So be very careful, especially if you have a sponsor license. And there's also, if you don't have one, if you think about getting a license, that can also have an impact going forward. And reputational damage, the Home Office do publish a quarterly report of who has been fined and for how much for employing illegal workers. And you can just imagine that, the word spreads quite quickly. The local paper, I've dealt with situations like that where we assisted companies trying to defend a civil penalty, but it was all over the paper already. There was nothing we could do about it. It was a local restaurant, so that's quite common. So you have to be very, very careful.